Right, so we are stuck with Skyrim for a few more years, until it finishes coming out on everything including my toaster. I would love Skyrim in my tea, then I can put just enough milk in the cup to match up to Bethesda's marketing skills. You know, since they just about milked Skyrim and everything. Skyrim for your goat, Skyrim for your sweet roll, Skyrim for my eek. Skyrim. We live by our motto, we're milk drinkers. Anyway, I wanted to make a new and interesting sort of series, where I discuss shit I want to see in the upcoming Elder Scrolls titles. You know, the Elder Scrolls 6. I may be dead by then, but who cares? At least my videos will live on. Right? Anyways, today's topic will be discussing the main quest line that shall be upcoming in the next game. I will discuss it in my own kind of format. This format contains me comparing just about everything to the other games, and basically looking for a main quest line that is near impossible to achieve, but realistic to an extent, but sure can't I only dream. I don't know how long this video will be, maybe until I run out of points. I don't tend to make long videos, or good points. I don't want to. I like short videos. I don't have a big attention span anyways. Moving on. I'm droning, so let's begin. If you do happen to like this video, however, maybe consider leaving a like. I am a like whore. They fuel my luscious auburn hair. And subscribe if you want weekly Elder Scrolls content from myself and my eek. Right, my eek, follow. So what do I want to see within the main quest line of the next Elder Scrolls title? Well, let's compare Morrowind's, Oblivion's, and Skyrim's quest lines, because all other Elder Scrolls games are just too different or irrelevant. Not canon. So I think the best place to start is by talking about Skyrim's dull and tedious main questline. You can say what you want and trying to defend it, but the truth of the matter is that this campaign is just mediocre compared to the other stuff Bethesda has pumped out in the past. Like compared to Oblivion from 2006 and Morrowind from 2002. It just feels dumbed down and tedious. We need the return of Morrowind's feeling of exploration and Oblivion's feeling of epicness. Morrowind has its flaws, but you cannot deny the epicness of running around following set directions. No quest marker, no massive compass at the top of your screen, just good old-fashioned directions and a map. This gives you that feeling of actually having to look for something. You also won't miss out on any side activities due to there being absolutely no fast travel of any sorts other than the Silt Striders, but that's only between major cities that you have discovered. Being told once you go into Seyda that you can either travel the roads to Balmora or take the Silt Strider is a genuine defining choice on the type of player you are within these types of games. Choosing the Silt Strider shows a lack of initiative and the will to explore and is just plain lazy, while taking the longer scenic route allows you to encounter your first few small enemies, explore the environment a bit, gain your first side quest from that stupid woman who thinks that bandit is her one true love. By the time you reach Balmora, which takes about 10 to 15 minutes depending on what you do, you will already feel like it's a tiny adventure. I have personally not finished Morrowind yet, but I know enough about it story-wise that I can give an opinion. The quest line is long enough to keep you entertained. Depending on what you do and decide as well, it can take a lot longer. Let's just say building up your character and achieving super cool magic weapons and items will eventually allow you to jump hundreds of feet into the air, walk on water, literally fight self-proclaimed demigods gone mad in DLCs. Getting to fight Dagon at the end seems like it's so worth it, and then laying that final blow and finishing knowing everything you did to get there will make you feel godly. Interesting characters, superb lore, and excellent questline with serious and wacky traits will keep you entertained. Bring on Oblivion! The same gist really, just a bit more dumbed down. You have a more accessible compass, fast travel is included, and so are map markers, but that doesn't take away from the adventure that unfolds in front of you. You are to stop Mehrunes Dagon from rampaging Cyrodiil. Again, like in Morrowind, you start off with nothing, but you really do feel like you have earned your way by the end of the game when completed. Your character ends up going from having a shitty dagger to some stupidly OP created spell and the brightest wackiest sword you will ever see. It's like being on LSD. Again, interesting characters like Martin Septim, Mancor Cameron, a lot of serious but also wacky stuff, a storyline that isn't afraid to be a little humorous at times while mostly being serious. The campaign, again, is decently long and contains characters that in 4 or 5 years of being finished playing it, you will remember them as at least a little cool. Like, come on, Sean Bean dies again, what's not to love about it? Now on to Skyrim. Don't get me wrong, I love Skyrim. But the main questline was complained about the moment the game was released. There is no humor or lightheartedness to the storyline, it's all just seriousness and shitty dumbed down of politics. It's so hard to take a game that supposedly revolves around a war serious when there is a total of 5 NPCs fighting in it. And this isn't a video to complain about it in, but like, come on. humor, laughs, less grey, something that doesn't make me walk up 7,000 steps to spend 20 minutes doing tedious and boring quests. And it would be okay if this was maybe once, but this is the majority of the story, outside a couple of dragon fights. If you're going to make me sit through boring characters, at least have some more variation in the dialogue. But again, I can finish the campaign in roughly less than 6 hours. That's unforgivable for an RPG, especially coming from Bethesda Game Studios, who have produced glorious campaigns like the ones you see in Morrowind and Oblivion. Like defeating Alduin shouldn't be this easy, but who am I to judge? There is probably someone watching this who is sitting there disliking and writing some nasty comment telling me how I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't. I made this because I wanted to make something new. I never said it would be good. Haha. So why have I dumbed down these 3 games quest lines and not actually said what I want? Well, I have. I want a decently long quest line with a super epic antagonist to take on by the end of it. I want to feel like I start from nothing and actually feel that sense of accomplishment by progressing through the quest line. I want the characters to be quirky and funny and serious too, but have that balance in between. The Elder Scrolls 6 needs a campaign questline that forces Oblivion and Morrowind to have a few shots and get down and dirty and make an Oblivion baby. A questline like these two would be amazing, and just leave out Skyrim's. Anyways, that's enough brain power from me. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all. My Eek loves you all. Have a good day, and make sure to subscribe if you like Elder Scrolls content. Yes, that's the word. Adios.